Mr. Wicks, over to you. So you mentioned that there are so many different ways of doing mission work with youth, and a lot of what you talked about that undergirds all those different things is a commonality of having partnerships and of creating those community partnerships, which allows, I think, for more mutuality in doing mission work, right? So that it's not a top-down idea of we're going to go serve this place for a week. Um, it's a more robust idea. I'm curious how you think one might go about determining the right course of action. Let's say I'm a youth worker trying to plan one of these things, and my church doesn't have a partnership already in place. How might someone think to implement something going forward?
Sure. Even if your church does not have a lot of formal partnerships, I guarantee that there are people within your church that are well connected and embedded in local agencies that are doing this work. And so, even if you are not a host to a food pantry or sending volunteers to a soup kitchen, people in your congregation are doing these things. And so, seek them out and use those personal relationships because institutional relationships are based on personal relationships. And so your capacity to build that connection with the leader of another program or group is what will start to build the connections between your youth program and your local mission or justice organization. And so I think that's a really capable way to do that. When we think about mission trips more holistically, the traveling, service learning sorts of engagement, there are some good resources out there to help sort through them. I think people should be cognizant that there are a variety of theologies out there about how to do this work. Um, and that's particularly true if you look in the international setting. Um, and so you should have a good long conversation before I pick any partner to take a youth group to. I talk with the agency for 1 to 2 hours about how they operate, the logistics, their community partnerships, the ways that they foster relationship, the work that they do, and their theology, because we want to be teaching good, strong theology based on justice, but also based on our understanding, whatever our understanding is in our local context, of scripture and theology and the gospels. And so just be prudent, do your research. Many of our national church organizations do maintain some kind of list of service organizations to work with. You know, the United Church of Christ has a really neat interactive website where you can scan a map of the US and find out about all of them and sort by what ages they accept and what type of work you're doing and all kinds of stuff. And, you know, UMC and Presbyterians and others have those sorts of resources available as well. So that's a few thoughts about partnership.